Hello everyone, uh, hello everyone, this is Crota giving you part 1 of a 3-part replay between Yumiko and Th000 here on a Snowdrop. Here we have Th000 as an orc player, as a purple orc player spawning over here in the top right hand position, and we have Yumiko's on the bottom left hand position as the gray human player. Now, those of you who are unfamiliar with this map, this is because this is a professional map I got from SK Gaming. Thanks for them for hosting the maps. And this map is fairly large, so we shouldn't be able to see any normal cheese coming in from any of the players. We do have Yumiko going for an early barracks as opposed to an early altar, so we are going to have a tavern hero instead of the archmage or the mountain king that we typically find on this matchup. A couple of things to note: the choke points and the spawning locations are relatively tight, so it is very easy to wall in your base. Also, the trees are fairly close to your spawning location on both sides, so for both players on the map side, so it is very balanced and it's very easy to gather wood during the early game. Also, the taverns are over here on the map, and then there's also one to the north. There is a red creep camp in the center. I believe it has a level 10 Drake. No, it does not have any Drakes. It just has a Ice Troll Warlord, some Troll Shadow Priests, a Troll Ice Priest as well, and it is guarded by gates to the east and the west, and then rocks to the north and the south. Too much time to try to explain everything. There are bridges on this map as well, so it is going to be a fairly tight map, and we have a Grunt being produced along with the Blade Master now coming out, so we're going to have some early harassing most likely coming in from that Blade Master, as we now have a peon. No, we have, where is he grabbing? Teal, or is so hard to find on the map. Gray, so hard to find the map. So we now have an early tavern hero. Let's see what the tavern hero is going to be. I'm not quite sure. Perhaps a Beastmaster, but not Beastmaster is popular. Fire Lord, but normally that's coupled with an Archmage. Dark Ranger is good for Night Elf players, and we have a Fire Lord. So yeah, Fire Lord for Yumiko, and getting an additional fire spawn, and probably gonna do some harassment right now. And let's see what's gonna happen here. We have that fire spawn is gonna get quickly targeted, and the Fire Lord's trying to run around. It is an intelligence hero that does not have a fast move speed, so it is easily taken down. We do have the fire spawn trying to get some additional hits on that grunt right now. Not quite sure what's going to happen here. So we're going to have this units being split off that fire spawn, wants to get in as many hits as we can. And about that cheese, it looks like we are going to have an early tower attempt. We do have a lumber mill being spilled by Yumiko, so Yumiko is going to try to do a tower attempt, and those peasants are already in peasant form pretty much. So Yumiko now trying to do some additional damage. Fire Lord, a very good starting hero if you can get that first fire spawn to split. That lava spawn down to about 15 seconds. Needs to attack some units in order to split right now, so that fire spawn should probably head to the north and try to do some damage on those peons. And let's see what we're going to have here. The fire spawn doing some damage, trying to get that a couple more hits. And the fire spawn, is he going to be able to split? Yes, splits just in time right now. So he's going to go ahead and split and now continue to do some more damage. So two fire spawns. Scout towers now coming into play. We do have a Voodoo Lounge. That Voodoo Lounge is going to get targeted down by those lava spawns relatively quickly. Blade Master to the north trying to take down those towers, but that Voodoo Lounge is going to go ahead and get dropped instead. So nice trade right there. And the Blade Master low on hit points, unable to heal. So great play from Yumiko trying to come in, trying to put on that early pressure and tactics. So the second lava spawn is already low on hit points and may fall due to the timer right now. I wish he didn't choose gray. It's almost impossible to see on this map right now. That fire spawn is going to go down, but the early harassment and the damage has already been done. Lava spawn trying to do some extra damage on that Voodoo Lounge, but that Voodoo Lounge most likely will go up as it is nicely sitting in the back of that base. Yumiko waiting for 20 more wood in order to 20 more wood, and now we do have a peasants and militia coming in, and it takes down the Blade Master at level 1. And wow, great job coming in from Yumiko. Yumiko taking down the grunt as well. So early damage coming in. Yumiko does the first strike against Th000. So as much as I like Th000, right now he is watching his vulnerability with this Yumiko Fire Lord Tower Rush. We do have a lumber mill being produced in the back over here to try to offset some of this lack of wood that Yumiko has right now. I thought it was going to be an early Arcane Vault, but no, it is just a tower, and now we have the Watchtower getting focused down by the units as well. A second Watchtower going up. Do not think there's being defend research. No defend being researched at this time, and the Blade Master is now out. Arcane Tower, now trying to, those towers are now quickly trying to focus down that one grunt. That grunt is trying to stand there to try to help protect it, but the Ultra of Storms looks like it is going to go down. Quick critical strike on the Fire Lord, and now the Blade Master has to worry about damage coming in. We are at Stronghold already, so he is able to buy potions of mana, and now barracks being produced in the back of the base. This very, very tight choke point now working against him as he is unable to really move out of this base. There are some towers currently in play. No defend on the footmen. I thought there was a little trick on the imagination right there. And the Fire Lord now able to produce an additional fire spawn. Fire spawn should probably pop one right now in order to do some additional damage and try to take down those buildings that are being constructed, especially that extra watchtower. But that second watchtower gets up. Why isn't he disrupting the healing on that grunt? Not quite sure what he's thinking here. Now he's going to go ahead and try to do some damage. Is he going to drop? There is a fire spawn in the mix. Going to try to focus down the grunt. Grunt is going to go down. Now trying to take down some of those other buildings. The Tower Rush is just doing a great job on this Tower Rush early, trying to push in that pressure and that tactics. No way for Th000 to really get out of this right now. So Th000 is now Footman now focusing back down on that barracks. We do have a catapult being produced, or a demolisher being produced, so the demolisher will be able to start pushing out these towers. We do also have spiked barricades being upgraded on the buildings, so these footmen are not going to be able to do too much damage to these buildings without taking damage themselves. We do have these peasants trying to mine some wood here. If they're not careful, they're going to wake up these creeps. And meanwhile, back over here to the fight, we have peasants or peons trying to repair the buildings. Th000 doing a desperate attempt to try to save this, and the demolisher is going to be coming out in just a moment. Let's see what's going to happen here. Those footmen should probably run to the back and try to get some healing done as those towers continue that pressure right now. Demolisher currently in play and trying to run to the back of the base. But the Demolisher itself is going to have a problem with that Fire Lord in play, and currently upgrading the keep right now, and the Blade Master is now hiding to the south. Let's see, we do have some healing coming in from that Fire Lord, and the creeps are now up. Demolisher trying to get into position to try to do some damage, and is probably not going to be able to stick around for too long. Blade Master is in position, quickly doing some damage, trying to take down low hit point footmen. Is going to be able to get a surround? Not able to get a surround on the Blade Master, unfortunately, and the Demolisher is now trying to rain some damage on top of those guard towers. Some healing coming down, no clarity potion being used, and Fire Lord trying to do some damage over here to Th000. Just sticking around and is going to go start doing some damage back, trying to pull him to that tower. Not going to really work, of course. And Footman now trying to join in on this fight right now. Demolisher now switching over to another guard tower. That guard tower I don't think is hitting anything, so not too critical of a guard tower. And those guard towers do have the level 1 masonry upgrade as secondary. The Demolisher is now in the mix, and we do have defend on those footmen. The footmen should probably start focusing down those other units. And yes, those we do have some. The guard towers now trying to take down those creeps right now. It may be able to get to level 3. No, not be able to get to level 3. But those demolishers are doing a good job to try to push this back. Right now, I would call the game for Yumiko as he's able to keep this pressure up. But Th000 has done some amazing things before as a human player, so I cannot count Th000 out quite yet. Please stay tuned for part 2 of this replay between Yumiko and Th000 here on Snowdrop.